Hi, I'm Angela. I run Caddington Hedgehogs, which is a hedgehog hospital, and I look after sick and injured hedgehogs that the public, the RSPCA, all the vets bring round for. First of all, I put the gloves on and handle it to see if it's warm or cold. If it's cold, it needs to be put into a vivarium. There's heating in there. I've got heat pads, which is this, which heats up in a microwave and remains warm for about 8 hours, which is very good. If it's cold, you can't actually give it fluids because it might inhale them. So what you do then is warm it up when it reaches a certain temperature, or a good responsive temperature. You can then start giving it fluids, which is Diarrhea with a little syringe. Weigh them. They get a chart. Don't know how much of this you're going to be able to see. Let's pick one that looks good. And on that is the reference number, which is down here, the date, weight, whether or not the person wants it returning back where it came from, if they want me to find a release site for it, whether it's a male or female. And quite often they want it naming, so it's got a little section for its own little name there. And there's the weight chart, which gets filled in every day, just so you can see how it's getting on. Once it's been assessed in here, it's then either kept in here to be kept warm, or taken outside into a hutch where I can keep an eye on it for the next few days. And as it improves and progresses in strength, it then gets moved down the garden to some runs I've got, which give it a chance to get away from people and become wild again. Actually, but he's just got the remnants of a little wound on his back. He's keeping himself nicely covered up, so that's good. That's looking a little bit icky and is going to need cleaning up, so I'll have him out later on to clean that out. It's not doing too badly. That's a great big tick there.
And you say it was a dog bite?
A dog attacked him.
Oh, that's
What has
nasty.
happened, he's taken a big chunk out of his back, clipped the spines away, and he's ended up with this back leg here. I think it was cellulitis he suffered from, which mimics a breakage. But he's actually using the leg quite well now, so I don't think it was broken, I think it was cellulitis. But he's doing very well. Apart from that, clean that out again. But he's keeping covered, so that's good. Yep, should be. And this one's had a nasty, yucky wound to its neck. It's basically had its throat split, if you like, from its ear right underneath its chin.
Gosh, how would that happen?
I don't know. He was found by the side of the road, and he's lost that eye. The eye's
road accident.
prolapsed, so I presume he's just been hit. Yeah, but he's responding well. He's been on antibiotics, as has the other one, and that's really healing up very well. He's got a bit of a dead eye there, though. So he's going to have to go to an enclosed garden. But all his limbs are intact, which is good. So he's on the mend, so he's doing very well. They come out to when they're ready for release, just need building up a little bit and getting used to being wild again. The runs have got wood chip in, so it gives them a chance to dig and rediscover their natural habits. I've got two babies in here. One of them used to come to me when I called him, but because I've been away for the weekend, he seems to have forgotten me completely, which is what we really want. Adam, you're coming out. Adam. Totally ignore me. No, he's forgotten me, so that's good. He's lost both his eyes. He's lost one eye, and he'd obviously had a bang to the head, the forehead, and the other eye had popped out. So he's lost his eyesight completely now. And I think I found an enclosed garden for him because he's really ready to go. And yeah, but he can't be released back into the wild because you'll get day and night confused and start coming out during the day. He's a good old boy, ain't you? You good lad? There we go. There we go. But he's a lovely, healthy specimen. Lots of hedgehogs when they come to me. I mean, they should be round like that. That is a sign. Curl up. That is a sign of a really healthy hedgehog. That
Well
apart
fed
from the eyes. Usually they come and they're very flat. They're sort of elongated, which means they're very dehydrated and emaciated. But he's a good specimen apart from the eyes. They feed by smell, yeah. But the eyesight keeps them out at night time. So without sight, it's going to come out during the day, which makes him prone to dog attacks or magpie attacks or what else? Just
Cats.
Cats don't tend to do anything to a hog. It's dogs mainly, foxes as well. If he comes out, say during the day, it's not going to do him any good. You put yourself away. He's just getting his bearings. I tend to find with the blind ones, their noses obviously take over more from their eyesight, and their nose waffles around. Hedgehogs don't like any people. They really are not sociable creatures at all. They don't like each other. They don't like people. They swear and curse under their breath the whole time. They mutter away. So I think I've found a garden for him, but he's going to have to go with a sighted hedgehog, which will hopefully keep him out at night time and at bed during the daytime. That's it. Yeah, what happens is that the hog comes to me and I check it over and I decide whether or not I feel confident and capable of dealing with its injuries. I had another one that had a broken front leg, and although the vet offered to remove the leg, they don't function minus a front leg because they need it for digging, for climbing, for getting themselves back on their feet again if they fall over. So I had to make the decision there to have it put to sleep, which was rather sad actually, because it had worked hard to keep itself going for so long. To make that final decision for it was I didn't like doing that, but it wouldn't have done itself any good really, just having one front leg. So it's decision making as well, whether or not to pursue the injuries it's got or to just let it run its course. This is the hedgehog run. They actually use this as a track regularly, and it's worn all the plants down, so you can just make out a little trail through there. There's 2 hedgehog nurseries in the bank back there. I don't know if they're being used or not.
That's under that grass,
That's
is
under
it?
all the grass, yeah. They tend to have a home run of about 3/4 of a mile. They don't have a territory, they have a sort of a home range. They're not territorial animals. If they see each other or get glimpses of each other, they'll just huff and puff and wander off. So very rarely they'll actually have a standoff fight.